Long lines, closed polling sites, broken machines. They're a regular feature of Election Day, and this year was no different. By Tuesday afternoon, the Nonpartisan Election Protection Hotline had fielded more than 30,000 calls from voters reporting problems with their polling places. That's almost twice as many calls received during the last midterm election at the same time. So why is it so hard to vote in America? And is there a better way? Let's get this out of the way. The US has a pretty low voter turnout compared to other developed countries. That's because the voting system can be hard to navigate. Elections happen on a Tuesday, not a weekend or a holiday like in Germany or France. The deadline to register to vote is often way before an election takes place. Registration itself can be a convoluted process, and polling places are disappearing. So there's a lot to fix about the system, but let's look at one of the most common voting day questions. Why can't we all vote by mail? Every single state offers some form of absentee voting. In 27 states, you don't need an excuse to request a mail-in ballot. And 3 states, Oregon, Washington, and Colorado, conduct all elections by mail. And the data shows that those 3 states do average a higher voter turnout than other states. It's also cheaper. Pew Research looked at Colorado's shift to vote by mail in 2013 and found that election costs decreased by an average of 40%. That's less money spent on things like machines, locations, and workers. So why haven't we adopted it at a federal level?
Justin, Justin, extremely compelling election law professor. There are reasons not to make vote by mail exclusive. The mail is a truly wondrous federal institution, but there are occasional problems with delivery of absentee ballots. They tend to be greater problems in low-income neighborhoods, in multi-unit housing establishments, in extremely rural areas. And there are some communities that really don't trust the absentee process, in part because of all that.
And what about fraud? Well, even though experts mostly agree that voter fraud is rare, they still say that vote by mail is generally more susceptible to fraud than in-person voting.
Hugh at Symantec. I think with mail-in ballots, one of the biggest challenges is you don't know what circumstances the person was in when they completed that ballot. Did they complete it of their own accord? Was it actually that person that filled in that ballot?
So at the end of the day, it's a trade-off.
You want to get as much of the citizenry voting and casting their opinion as possible. But then you do have the real concern of security, which unfortunately often has a side effect of increasing friction for someone to go and vote.
There is another thing that experts do generally agree on, and it's that the current system isn't working.
If the access to the ballot were a consumer product, we wouldn't stand for this. We would immediately choose another provider, instantly. By and large, we, the people, have not demanded that we be treated with the same customer service we would demand in any other context.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.